Hey everybody, it's Anthony Matrano here on EduPower Tools, and in my last video I started talking about ways to organize yourself in Google Classroom, Google Calendar. I keep saying Google Classroom, Google Calendar, and we talked about in events changing the color and also adding reminder notifications for upcoming events. Another aspect of that you might consider is creating separate calendars for either different blocks that you might be teaching as a teacher, or for different subjects that you might be taking as a student. So I'm going to show you how to create additional calendars that are going to show up here under the My Calendar section in your Google Calendar. I'm just going to move me out of the way here. All of these calendars are created under the settings that you have for Google Calendar. So we're going to click on the settings gear here, and we're going to click on settings. And once the setting window opens up, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff here on the left-hand side. We're going to go to the Add Calendar function here. So we're going to create a new calendar, and I'm going to pretend that I'm a student and that I want to create a calendar specifically for science. And I'm going to just, I don't need to give it a description. I can if I want to, but you don't need to do that. Make sure your time zone is set correctly. And I'm going to click Create Calendar. It just takes a moment, and then you're going to see Science Calendar pop up over here on the side, on the left-hand side. Okay, and you get a little pop-up message down below that says Science successfully created, configure. We're going to go to that in just a second. I just want to go back here to show you where it shows up here on your calendars. So my calendar is here, Science, all right? So now I have a calendar in addition to my main calendar, which is my name here, that I'm going to use just for science stuff. So I can put any assignments that are due, any tests that are coming up, any reminders that I want to give to myself, and I can add it to the science calendar so that it shows up there. Okay, and then what I can do is once I have a separate calendar for that, I can choose to just see this one. So I can choose display this only. And what I did for that was I kind of hovered next to science, and I clicked on the 3 dots next to science, and I'm going to click display this only. So now it's only going to display items for science. Now notice that red science event that we created before is gone over here. That's because that was created under my main calendar. So I'm going to bring that back. And I'm going to switch this science test over from my Anthony Matrano calendar to my science calendar. And what I did was I clicked on the event itself. It opened up this new window here. I click on Edit Event. And I'm going to scroll down here. Here's where my calendar is Anthony Matrano. I'm going to click on Science. And that's that. I can keep the event color red. My science calendar is red also, so I'm just going to leave that just as it is, science test. So now when I click off the Anthony Matrano calendar, just my science test shows up. So if I want to just focus on science materials, any reminders, any events that I input under that science calendar is going to show up there. And then you follow the same process for creating all the other calendars that you want to do. So if you want to create one for social studies, or if you want to create another one for math, English, you can do all that stuff, all under that settings gear here. So again, you're going to click on the settings gear, click on settings, and then you're going to scroll down here to add calendar. And that's where you're going to create your new calendar there. So we'll do social studies for this one. Create calendar, and again, it's going to create the calendar here. When it's done, you can click configure if you're fast enough, or you can always go back and change some settings under the main list of calendars over here on the left-hand side. So that's how you create multiple calendars. And like I said, it's nice to be able to kind of turn them on and off if you just want to focus on one thing at a time. Hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions at all, I'm happy to help. Let me know how I can assist you. Thanks so much. Have a great day.